Hello everybody. I've been quite excited to make this video because everyone has been wondering, where did Joe Butler go? All of a sudden he was posting every month on YouTube, every week, and then everything kicks off and he disappears. The funny thing is that during the time when everything just started to get heated in the UAE, I had a trip to Mexico booked, and that was a spiritual and meditation and so much more retreat, which was deep in the jungle in Tulum, which is another story in itself. We're not going to get into that. Now, this was literally 2 weeks after everything started to happen. All my flights got cancelled, everything got delayed, everything went crazy. Now, because of that, it caused me a lot of stress, a lot of headache, but I just wanted to completely switch off and unplug from the world. So when I actually went to Mexico, I didn't take my business phone. I bought another phone just for that trip and I completely disconnected. And the reason is because I started to see a lot of negativity in the market. A lot of people were panicking, obviously. A lot of people reaching out to me. Everyone was, rightfully so. Everyone got quite scared. No one's expected this. It's never happened here before. And it was just a snowball of effect. Then social media, everyone started posting. It looked like World War III was happening here, literally. And then obviously I went away for 3 weeks. And during that time, I completely disconnected. I didn't speak to anybody apart from the people I was in the retreat with and my fiance. Now, getting back to reality, I took a strategic step away from doing any form of social media marketing. The reason being, honestly, I was just looking out there, looking at agents, and people were literally trying to sugarcoat everything as if everything was perfect and normal. And I'll be brutally honest, nothing still is perfectly normal. Don't get me wrong. In that time since I've been back, I did buy another house, okay, in Dubai. I bought a 2-bedroom duplex on the golf course, which I actually got a very good deal. That's why I bought it. If you don't know already, I made a video about this. I also bought in Hodeiria Island with some investors. So we own a property in Abu Dhabi and I now own a property in Dubai as well, which is undergoing a renovation. It's just a 2-bedroom duplex. And, for me, it was a lot of time of reflection. It was a time where I could really see how I can strategically re-enter the market without, trying to make it look better than it actually is. Now, here is my honest take. In terms of normality, I'm going to the gym as normal. I've got my routine. I can get a lot of food in the supermarkets. I can get whatever I want. I go to the beach every Sunday morning and it's full of people, it's full of life. Now, there are definitely certain businesses that are struggling. Hotels for sure are underoccupied. And, as far as tourism, like bars and restaurants, certain places, yes, they've taken a hit and they will continue to take a hit. And then there are other businesses that I've seen, like friends own importing businesses where they need the Strait of Hormuz to get their stuff through, And as we know, complicated situation. So yes, there is a little bit of economical instability, but as far as the city is going and moving, it's thriving, okay? In the sense that people are still living here, people are still going to work, but unfortunately, it's sad to see that there are certain businesses that are not thriving. Even real estate. I've, as I said, taken a strategic sidestep, but look where I am right now. If anyone remembers, which I will uncover more on this video. This is our renovation project, Sahil. It's finally done. It's a beautiful place. I'm just making myself comfortable. And we've got 3 other projects under renovation right now. So here's my take on the market. For sure, there are deals to be had. I'd say people are less interested now in off-plan as they were. So there's a lot of developers that are probably not selling as easily. However, this gives you an advantage as an investor. If you did want to get on better payment plans, you wanted maybe drawn out less cash up front and they're drawn out for longer. So if you were someone that was always adamant that you wanted to buy in Dubai and you wanted off plan and you wanted a really good payment plan from a good developer, now is the time where you can bargain and actually the ball is in your court a little bit because the market has definitely cooled off. As far as secondary market goes, I'll give you an example. This property, I can't say how much, I can talk about it a little bit. The price that we wanted 8-9 weeks ago, okay, is not the price we will get today. And that's because the price of the non-renovated ones have also gone down, all right? I'm not gonna go too much into details. This beautiful home will be snapped up and my investor will definitely still make a profit. If we were to get no interest at all, because there were no buyers, then we would put it on rent, okay? Which is not the step that we want to take. But I mean, at this point, it is what it is. You know, it's nobody's fault. And we've done everything we can. It's a beautiful home. There were some slight obvious delays, but I mean, there was nothing we could do about that. But, you know, if you're an investor coming in now and you wanted to buy a renovated home, then again, or not even an investor, an end user, now the ball could be in your court, because we are seeing, you know, people who've renovated properties, who've got a lot of liquidity tied up, they are looking to exit, and they're, you know, not interested in, or not interested, of course they're interested, but now they're okay not making 30% or 35%. Now they'd take 20 or 15%. In some cases, if they're really desperate, 10%. For example, the townhouses, they've definitely slowed down. I think standalone villas are still a unique category, but a lot of the renovated townhouses, they've certainly slowed down, because I think personally they were a little bit overvalued, in my opinion, when they were selling for like 6, 7, 7.5 million for a townhouse. I was at some point, this has got to go the other way. So I think at this point now, if you're looking at the market to invest, it's just purely down to investor confidence. So for example, I mean, I bought a property, it's ongoing right now, and in the next 4 weeks, I will get the keys and I'll start a renovation, which I will document the whole thing. And the reason is, for the long term, I do see a very strategic future here. You know, for me, I've got so many dreams and ambitions. You know, I'm looking at building a wellness retreat. I'm looking at developing other things outside of the UAE as well. I'm looking at expanding my businesses. Again, something I'm going to talk about in the future. But you'll see now the direction of this channel won't solely be focused on just selling Dubai real estate. You know, I'm spreading my wings. I want to give people and investors the opportunity to see an insight into what I'm also doing. Okay, but also what I'm actually buying. You know, that's the main thing. If you're an investor looking for someone to work with, well, what's he buying? Where's he putting his money? And I'm happy to share that. I'm an open book. So that's where we're at right now. This is the Dubai real estate market. I think if you have got some cash, this is a great time to potentially look at certain deals. Of course, I don't have a magic wand. I don't know what's going to happen, in the short term, mid-term, whatever, because these things are totally unpredictable. All is what I can say. For the long term, I am confident in the market, and it's somewhere where I will always have my base. I'll always have a foot in the UAE for sure. Financially set up, the market, the way that you can set businesses up, the structures, the tax benefits. It's a very strategic place. But of course, we've just got to keep our eyes out on the market and see what happens. So just so you know, I'm not gone. I'm still here. I still live in Dubai, and I've still been here this whole time, apart from them 3 weeks. But stay tuned. I look forward to seeing you on future videos, and what they will be, wait and see. Thanks, guys.